Hi everyone! Welcome back to English Fab, where learning English is practical, useful, and fab. Today's topic is all about working as a farm worker in fruit and vegetable picking. This kind of job often comes with its own set of English words and phrases that can be tricky, especially if you're new to farm work or using English in a physical, fast-paced environment. Many people struggle with remembering the names of tools, understanding safety terms, or describing the tasks and weather conditions they deal with each day. In this lesson, we'll go over essential vocabulary related to fruit and vegetable picking. We'll cover categories like common produce, tools and equipment, clothing and safety, tasks and actions, and working conditions, following the structure on our English Fab website to help you learn and review step by step. If you find English difficult, don't worry. You can translate the subtitles into English in your own language like this. Check the description below for extra details. Now, let's get started. Let's go over some essential vocabulary. 1. Fruits and vegetables. Apple, a round fruit with red, green, or yellow skin, commonly picked from trees. Pear, a fruit shaped like a teardrop, soft and juicy when ripe. Strawberry, a small red fruit with tiny seeds on the outside, grown close to the ground. Blueberry, a small, round, dark blue fruit often picked in clusters. Grape, a juicy, round fruit that grows in bunches on vines. Kiwi, a brown, fuzzy fruit with green flesh and tiny black seeds. Orange, a citrus fruit with a thick peel and juicy segments. Lettuce, a leafy vegetable used in salads, picked by cutting near the base. Cabbage, a round, leafy vegetable with tightly packed layers. Carrot, a long, orange root vegetable pulled from the ground. Tomato, a red, juicy fruit often used in cooking, usually picked when ripe. Potato, a starchy tuber harvested from underground. Corn, a tall plant with ears containing rows of yellow kernels. Pumpkin, a large, round vegetable with a hard outer shell, usually picked in autumn. Onion, a bulb vegetable with layers and a strong smell, pulled from the ground. 2. Farm tools and equipment. Bucket, a container used to collect or carry fruits and vegetables. Basket, a handheld container, often woven for gathering lighter produce. Crate, a sturdy box used for transporting and storing harvested items. Gloves, protective hand coverings used while working to prevent cuts or blisters. Shears, a tool-like scissors used to cut stems, vines, or branches. Knife, a sharp tool used for cutting vegetables or trimming produce. Ladder, a step-based tool used to reach high fruit on trees. Tractor, a vehicle used to pull farm machinery or carry loads. Trolley, a wheeled cart used to move crates or heavy items around the farm. Scale, a device used to weigh produce before packing or selling. 3. Clothing and safety. Hat, worn to protect the head and face from sun exposure. Boots, sturdy footwear used to protect feet in muddy or uneven fields. Long sleeves, clothing that covers arms to prevent sunburn and scratches. Raincoat, waterproof outerwear worn during wet weather. Sunscreen, a lotion applied to the skin to prevent sunburn. Water bottle, a container used to stay hydrated during physical work. Safety vest, brightly colored vest worn for visibility, especially near vehicles. Sunglasses, eyewear used to protect eyes from bright sunlight. Knee pads, soft coverings worn on the knees to provide comfort when kneeling. Mask, a face covering used to protect from dust or when working with chemicals. 4. Tasks and actions. Pick, to remove fruits or vegetables from plants or trees by hand. Sort, to separate produce based on size, quality, or type. Wash, to clean fruits and vegetables after picking. Pack, to place harvested produce into containers for storage or delivery. Load, to put crates or bags onto vehicles or trolleys. Weigh, to measure the weight of produce for sale or transport. Label, to mark packaging with names, dates, or types of produce. Stack, to place items neatly on top of each other, such as crates or boxes. Harvest, the process of collecting mature crops from the field. Inspect, to check the quality of produce for damage, ripeness, or pests. 5. Working conditions. Hot, high temperatures that can make outdoor work challenging. Cold, low temperatures, requiring warm clothing while working. Wet, conditions where the ground or produce is damp from rain or irrigation. Early, starting work in the early morning, often before sunrise. Long hours, working for many hours in a single day. Outdoor, working outside in natural weather conditions. Dusty, dry and filled with small particles in the air, especially in open fields. Windy, strong breezes that may affect working comfort or safety. Muddy, wet and soft ground that can make movement difficult. Tiring, physically demanding work that requires strength and endurance. Now that we've gone over essential vocabulary, let's see how these words are used in real-life sentences. These examples will help you understand how to use them naturally in conversation. 1. Fruits and vegetables. We picked strawberries in the morning and grapes in the afternoon. This sentence helps describe how the workday is divided by crop type or time. It's a useful way to talk about your schedule on the farm. Don't forget to separate the ripe tomatoes from the green ones. This highlights a key task when sorting produce. It's important to know how to handle different ripeness levels. 2. Farm tools and equipment. Use a clean bucket for each type of fruit. This shows how to maintain hygiene and prevent mixing produce, especially when harvesting different crops. I loaded the crates onto the trolley after picking. A good example of how to describe transporting harvested items from the field to another area. 3. Clothing and safety. Wear your boots and gloves before heading to the field. This reminds you to prepare properly for safety and comfort while working outdoors. Always use sunscreen when you're working under the sun. This is an important tip to avoid sunburn and protect your skin during long hours outside. 4. Tasks and actions. We need to harvest the cabbages before it rains. This sentence shows how weather can affect farm planning and why timing is important during harvest. After washing the carrots, label each bag with the date. It's common to label produce for tracking and freshness, especially for packing and shipping. 5. Working conditions. It was muddy and windy all day, but we still finished our rows. This shows determination and how workers adapt to challenging outdoor conditions. We started at 5 a.m. to avoid working in the hot sun. Starting early is a common practice on farms to work more comfortably and stay productive. And that wraps up our lesson on working as a farm worker in fruit and vegetable picking. We went through key vocabulary that you can use every day on the job, from the names of fruits and vegetables to tools and equipment, safety gear, common tasks, and working conditions. Whether you're in the field picking produce, sorting and packing, or preparing for a long day outdoors, these words and phrases will help you communicate more clearly and confidently with your team. Keep reviewing what you've learned and try using these expressions when you talk about your work or share your experience. The more you practice, the easier it gets. Okay, thanks for watching today's lesson on English Fab. I hope you found these English tips useful and feel more confident. Remember, practice makes perfect, so try using these phrases in your daily conversations. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more Fab English lessons. Until next time, keep practicing and stay Fab.